Hey Hatchlings, it's DragonFeather and welcome back to our channel. On today's episode, I wanted to talk to you guys about what male practitioners of the craft are called. It's a very common misconception that they're either called warlocks, wizards, or sorcerers, and I get this question a lot. I honestly have had this question asked so many times on multiple videos, as personal messages, through multiple forms of social media, and recently in the clan we've had a few polls, actually, more than one, of people asking what do male practitioners call themselves, and contrary to popular belief, they are not called wizards, they are not called warlocks, and they are not called sorcerers, although some practitioners, as it is up to the individual, will choose to be called one of those things. However, the majority of male practitioners of the craft are considered witches as well, and if you were to ask any male practitioner, probably 9 times out of 10 they're gonna tell you that they're a witch. And this is a very common misconception, not only from practitioners in the craft, but from people who are not a part of the craft as well. I believe this has a lot to do with the way that history has gone and the way that we are portrayed in the movies or in media, in the mainstream media, I should say. And I think that this is kind of a problem because there's just a lack of information. So I wanted to create this video to let you guys know a little bit more about male practitioners. Now, obviously, I am not a male practitioner of the craft, though I do have several male practitioner friends, and they all refer to themselves as a witch. So I believe that this misconception comes from, like I said, mainstream media, probably one of the biggest examples being Harry Potter. I know that the majority of us love Harry Potter, I myself am included, and in Harry Potter they refer to male practitioners of the craft as wizards. And some practitioners of the craft may choose to be called that, though it's not common. And most male practitioners of the craft will prefer to be called a witch, because witch is a gender neutral term, despite how we have been painted throughout history and in the and in the mainstream media. Throughout history, especially during the witch hunts in the 1600s and so on and so forth, it was mostly women who were prosecuted for being practitioners of the craft. A lot of the time, witchcraft is seen as a very feminine thing, a very common practice for the female, and I know a lot of books that I have even refer to the witch as she, or a female specifically, though I believe that it's very important to stress, especially now in modern day times, that a witch is both male and female, and the term witch isn't attached to a gender at all, or isn't gender specific, but rather is just what a practitioner of the craft is called. A witch is a practitioner of witchcraft, and it's really simple. Like, it's not super complicated, and it doesn't have to be like this whole debate. And I know that some people want to be called a warlock, which actually means oathbreaker, and I know that if you call male practitioners a warlock, or anyone a warlock, more often than not, they're going to be very offended, because the majority of practitioners of the craft don't break their oaths. So it's like, don't call them that, because it's really offensive to some of us, and a wizard is kind of a term that has come from mainstream media, and that can also be seen as offensive to some practitioners as well, because we are not supernatural beings. We are very much human, just like you, and any human being has the power to become a witch. All one has to do is dare. When it comes to this, I just wanted to make a very, very quick video, straight to the point, to let you guys know and to debunk the myth that the male practitioner of the craft is most definitely indeed called a witch. And if you are a male practitioner of the craft and you agree or you disagree with this, please let me know why in the comment section below, because I would love to know what you prefer to be called. And I know that in the Draconic Path, I believe when you reach the 4th inner ring, you are considered a dragon sorcerer or sorceress. And this too, the word sorcerer, I feel like has often been taken into like video games, into fantasy, into like mainstream media that portrays us as these supernatural beings who can fucking shoot fireballs out of our hands. Yeah, that's physically impossible, so we can't break the laws of physics. So when we refer to ourselves as these things, we very much mean a real, tangible human being who practices the craft of the wise, or witchcraft, who uses magic in their everyday lives. I hope that this video helped spread some light on the confusion of what male practitioners are called. I absolutely hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for taking some of your time today to spend with me. I really do appreciate it, and I absolutely love you guys to pieces. And if you have not joined the Hatchling clan already, I highly recommend you do so, because here in the Hatchling clan, we like to very much be a family there. And I know that I talk about it in every video now, but honestly, I wouldn't talk about it if I wasn't serious, because we actually help people. Like, we help people progress, and we help change lives there, and I want everyone to be a part of that who is thinking about being in the craft. So I will leave a link down below if you want to join the Hatchling clan, and a special shout out to the members in the Hatchling clan who have been creating polls wanting to know what male practitioners of the craft are called. So you guys inspired this video, and I hope that you guys are having a great day like I said, and I'm sending you all endless love and positive vibes today. But until next time, stay geeky, cheeky, and freaky, little hatchlings. Blessed be, and bye.